How to get approved for a business loan. Really awesome question. I can help you out with this. My name is Brando Linick, and I appreciate you for connecting with me here. Being completely straight honest with you, all right, straight to the point. It really comes down to your credit score. So if you have a credit card, you just want to make sure that your credit rating is decent, all right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to be decent when it comes to getting a business loan. It's pretty much considered like mortgaging out a home. You got to have a good credit score in order to do that. So make sure you got good credit. From that point on, you can go straight to your bank or any local branch that you deal with, and you can apply for a business loan to start a business. So I hope that makes sense. I know it's very broad and so straight to the point that I figured I'd add on to this video by saying before you consider starting and getting a business loan, because in order to get approved, you have to have good credit. If you're someone who kind of has bad credit, or even if you're looking at this to start a business, be your own boss, if that's the case, before you consider strapping that ball and chain to your leg of getting a loan, alright, just hear me out here for a minute, having close friends of mine, associates of mine who have done this and take 10, 15, 20 years to pay off their loans from, getting a loan from the bank to start a business, before you take that on, I've got a lead I want to throw your way if you're wanting to start a business, to be your own boss, create your own income. And my story and experience with it goes back just over the last year and a half. Just over, actually it's almost 2 years now, at the time of this video. I'm not the best with dates, but what happened was, and this can save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, was I actually transitioned from a traditional brick and mortar business dealing with supplies, equipment, employees, and I had funding from some savings that I had to start that business model, and I ended up putting it off to the side. I actually quit it, and it was because I came across an individual who was making, a high multiple six-figure income their first year in business, which is not average, not typical results, okay, but they were doing this, building a business and income on the internet. Okay, and because they were building it on the internet without supplies, equipment, employees, they didn't have that overhead, so they didn't have to go get a loan or finance from the bank to start it. And because they weren't dealing with that, their profit margins were really high. That's how they were able to make a multiple six-figure income their first year in business. So I started to model and copy this individual. In less than about 3 months after that point, I was able to, for myself and my family, create a full-time income business working part-time. I'm sharing that with you because, not to brag, not to boast, it did require a lot of work. I had to learn some things to create those results, but I share that with you because if you want to create a business and start a business to have time freedom, leverage, flexibility, to be able to not have the struggle at the end of every month with bills, or, not have to be bossed around by someone telling you what to do and how to do it, I would highly encourage you not to yet take the traditional approach with supplies, equipment, employees, getting a loan. Alright, I would highly encourage you, learn how to build a highly profitable business model, learn how to increase your profit margins and decrease your overhead, and the most profitable way to do that is the internet. So learn to build a business online. It's the best tip I can give you, and there's a lot of different businesses out there online. I would just encourage you, connect with someone who's already doing it, model and copy what they're doing, and take massive action. So I hope that makes sense. That's just my additional tip in this video. If you have any questions on this, whether it's just getting a loan or starting a business online, comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you'd like to learn more detail, you're like, Brando, come on, give me more detail, man, on how to do this. How to build a business online. If this makes sense to you from a business perspective to get the results that you want, to travel more, spend more time with your family, to quit your job, save up for that car, that house, then connect with me on my site and grab your training. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be in the description below. You'll see a video there for myself explaining exactly how I've done this, how you can do it too. And then after that, I'll actually introduce you to my good friend and mentor who shared this with me going back just over the last year. So I appreciate you. Take care and have an awesome one.